Today I'm going to run through how extra place races offers work on bookmakers. I know most bookmakers seem to do this. Bet365, Sky, William Hill, Ladbrokes, Coral, Paddy Power, etc. all do it, so it's a good way of making money. So the terms and conditions, there aren't much in terms of T's and C's for this offer. Just check the minimum runners in each race and make sure that's satisfied, and don't use bet boosts or boosted prices with Sky Bet, as it won't work. Also, just for the calculator, just check the each way terms on the race. It's normally 1 to 5 or a fifth of the odds, and maximum stakes can vary per bookmaker, so just those. So this is an example of what the banners will look like on the bookies. So the top one is Sky. You can see they're paying 4 places instead of 3 in the 150, and then the second one is William Hill. They're also paying 4 places instead of 3. You can see it's at the fifth of the odds. So the process. So for this offer, you need to find an extra place race and check the closeness of matches for a horse on the exchange. Then you back the horse with the closest match. Make sure you back it each way. And then you use a calculator to find out how much to lay on the win market. And then you do the same process, but work out how much for the lay market, how much to lay on the place market. So once you've found this, you enter these stakes into the exchange and place both bets. So for this, you're effectively doing 3 bets. You're backing the horse each way, then you're laying it to win, and then you're laying it to place. If the horse finishes in the extra place, then you'll make a significant profit. So here you can see an example. So in the 150 category, they were paying 4 places instead of 3. I've backed it £25 each way, so a total stake of £50. I've then gone on to the exchange and I've laid it with £24.80 at 3.8, so you can see it's a nice close match. And then I've laid the horse to win with £21.41 at 1.83. So yeah, as you can see, I've done the 2 separate lay bets. You use an each way extra place calculator to work out how much to put on the lay market. And if this horse finishes 4th in this race, then the lay bet will win on the place, but you will also receive profit from William Hill, which is, you'll receive money from William Hill, which is where the profit comes from, because they're paying an extra place. So in this instance, if this horse finishes 4th, profit will be £34.03. Whereas if the horse doesn't finish 4th, qualifying loss will be £2.71. So as you can see, there's quite a small qualifying loss for a potentially quite big payout. And if you can repeat this process 6 or 7 times a day, which is what you normally can, then the profit will start to add up. So just lastly, I like this offer because, as I just mentioned, there are multiple opportunities each day. I think Sky probably do between 7 and 10 races per day, and then if there's big events on the golf or the tennis, they'll be paying extra places, and you can do the same. You just repeat the process. So as I mentioned earlier, most bookies will offer this sort of extra place offer. It can be done on horse racing, greyhounds, golf, tennis, on darts and other stuff. Anywhere where you see extra places being offered, it can be done. And as I showed in the example, you can make very high profits. Not normally, normally you can stake £50 each way or £100 each way if you've got the liability. So your profits really can be quite high if you do this offer enough and you do it properly.